I had domesticated primate, Emma, we're all...
Three coplanar points, and bam, there's the radius of the Earth.
On the level.
The way I phrase it is a monument to the curvature of the Earth. It really is.
Level.
It really is.
Level.
And bam, there's the radius of the Earth.
I talk about YouTube characters and names. I don't talk about real life shit.
Okay, well, we do deal with real life here. We just do education here, Jose. We don't do entertainment.
No, I don't. I do entertainment. I do fun and entertainment. Comedy. Fun, entertainment.
Yeah, it is comedy. Your channel
that's what I do.
Total comedy.
Lately,
I'm trying to avoid the personal issues. I'm trying to get to some kind of discussion.
What do you think about him saying I'm a fraud and all of that? Because that's like slander, isn't it?
I have slander, fight the flat earth, I have slander, red rhetoric, I have slander, seek truth, speak truth, all the motherfuckers and bitches, and they can all suck my dick. Because they are fucking YouTube names. They are fucking just random, faceless, nameless potatoes. I can say whatever the fuck I want of them. They are nobodies. They are just random names and icons on YouTube. Lately, I'm trying to avoid the personal issues. I'm trying to get to some kind of discussion.
You know, I mean, it's just, you know, you can talk with people, but you know, when you start tearing people apart, and, you know, I mean, I had domesticated primate, Emma, we're all trying to tear me apart up in the chat yesterday, and I was laughing at it. I was laughing the whole time.
You were trying to tear him apart yesterday.
Really, this is all you.
They are fucking YouTube names. They are fucking just random, faceless, nameless potatoes. I can say whatever the fuck I want of them. They are nobodies. They are just random names and icons on YouTube. I troll and I have a little fun, but that's why I'd say, like, why don't we like try to move on, you know, from this?
It's a fraudulent test. Bev, you're a fraud.
Look at that.
I don't care if you don't like it. So,
that's slander, that, right?
Jose, I really appreciate you having me on your show today.
That's blatant slander.
I haven't been in the middle of that, whatever is going on personally with the Twitter and the doxing and all this shit. I talk about YouTube characters and names. I don't talk about real life shit. Stay out of it, and if somebody want to say something, I say, all right. They are fucking YouTube names. They are fucking just random, faceless, nameless potatoes. I can say whatever the fuck I want of them. They are nobodies. I talk about YouTube characters and names. I don't talk about real life shit. They are just random names and icons on YouTube. Hopefully the other parties listening and somebody can jump in and defend themselves, but I cannot, you know, give or take.
I said I don't think it's wise to let people slander other people on your live stream. And he said, I do it proudly. Not a wise decision. It's not a wise decision to do it anywhere. But if you're being recorded, probably bad. If you are doing it on a live stream, that's pretty bad. Right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, he's not the arbiter of truth. You know, he doesn't know.
It's almost like somebody calling somebody else a child abuser on a live stream and then going, it's just a joke. It's just for entertainment. You know, we don't do anything actually educational here. We admit to everybody we don't do that. We entertainingly slander, libel, accuse people of crimes. We do it for entertainment's sakes. Brings the money in.
You're just a YouTube name. There's no being personal slander. It's been addressing.
He said it was. He said it was personal gain, fraud.
Yeah, but it's YouTube characters talking of each other. You know, it's YouTube characters. It's nothing personal. It's YouTube characters. It's entertainment. It's gonna be a little bit of.
It's entertainment slander.
You'd have to stand there and talk shit and lie.
I wouldn't slander anybody on a live stream. I wouldn't be so foolish to.
I have slander, fight the flat earth, I have slander, red rhetoric, I have slander, seek truth, speak truth, all the motherfuckers and bitches, and they can all suck my dick. Because they are fucking YouTube names. They are fucking just random, faceless, nameless potatoes. I can say whatever the fuck I want of them. They are nobodies. They are just random names and icons on YouTube. Just wanted to to see if you got anybody want to join over there and make it fun.
Set us up a show with Sly, will ya? Sounds like he's got me on his mind. So set us up a show.
Tear him a new one.
Yeah.
He doesn't do Discord. That's the thing. I mean, I never seen him on Discord. I mean, you guys can do it on Google Meets, but
yeah, I'll come over to yours, right? Yeah, set it up, man. Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Get him in.
Jose,
it's not too hard when. Oops,
Jose, I noticed your face when you realised what I was saying.
Right. Yeah, when on Google Meets, it's easy to present. You know, you got the big bar, present screen, a window or whatever. So I like the screen shares when a discussion is going. Instead of looking at just plain icons, I like seeing images in the top. But
you see all of his kit with the water level, right? He's got all of the kit for a water level test. We've got a water level test planned, right? We're getting kit together. So, like, yeah, let's get a discussion on about our different water level tests.
Jose
I think
had a
so.
point.
Yeah, go ahead, Jose.
Yeah, I don't. Just like maybe a minute or two. A question for Beb. A concern that I have, because I heard about this test for months now, since I known Beb, you know, maybe a few months, maybe about a year roughly. But I think you did some kind of a small test run for a camera, little preview. But you haven't done this test. You haven't been on the field, even though you have the tools. Is your test involve anything physical and being on the field and using the tools and the devices that you have, or is it just talking to people and it's just words? Is my concern. Are you ever going to do the test?
Well, you know, we've been out on the canal, right, with the water level and the auto level, testing the procedure that we're doing and all of that. You saw Sly's equipment, so he's actually got all of the equipment. He's had that. How long has he had it, Jose?
A long time, maybe longer than you, or maybe a little less, because
right, so he's actually got the equipment, and he's not done it. Do you want go on the shows that he goes on, asking him whether he's doing his test?
He attempted to do it.
He failed it badly, didn't it? Leaks everywhere.
Have you attempted? That's the question. Like, be honest. Have you attempted it?
No, I haven't got 16 100 meters of tubing yet. No, like Sly has
a lot of words, but nothing substance. No substance yet. It's
yes, Jose. If you want to know, yes, we have been out on the canal with a 100 meter water level. We have checked it, and yes, for your information, it is horizontal. Now, we can go out again, and we will be going out again and doing much more testing. We have developed yes, we have. We've developed a pressure test now as well, which is very, very, very interesting.
On a whiteboard, on a blackboard, and a lot of words.
No, with a water level and
relax, bro.
Yeah. And tools, pressure testing
I'm
tools.
Having fun in here, you know. This is not to get triggered and not to. When you say relax, you're projecting. So don't tell me.
Okay,
that.
so you know, the other day when you did that setup and you said, well, you know what you said about the fraud and the slander and all of that.
Oh, I did. Yeah, but I'm talking about if you ever gonna go out to do the test, or you just gonna keep talking about it and letting it on other people to do it for you.
Okay. Yes, well, yes, the test will be getting done. Yes.
Why are you so worried about whether he's going to do it?
Just curious. I'm curious because he kept mentioning a test. It's like NASA selling false dreams about moon missions. Baby's selling a false dream about doing a test.
So, well, just a minute. How much have you bought of this, Jose?
Zero. And
right, so you're like everybody else then. You've put zero money into it, but you seem to be very keen on me doing it.
Because you keep saying you're going to do it. That's why.
Oh, well, Slice actually took money off people and actually has the equipment.
And he went out and he got a big project and attempted it. Yeah.
But he failed. He didn't do anything.
Whether he failed or not, he went out and he used it.
Well, we've been out and we've tested it, and so far it is working perfectly. Zero leaks. Now, we will be going out and testing more. Because when we
Just
test
like
it,
NASA.
we
Good
want
everybody.
it to... Well, no, we will show you. We do it live, Jose.
But you keep saying this. Just like NASA keeps saying
But we keep doing it as well, Jose. We keep
You was that NASA
doing
because you're down to
it.
earth. I thought you were down to earth and you were hands on.
Yeah,
Like,
we
that's a lot
are.
of words.
We
Well,
are,
thanks,
Jose.
everybody.
What
Thank
is
you,
it?
Brandon. Thank
What
you.
is Jose? What is it you're saying we are not doing?
He's gone. He just came in to trigger you.
Well, it's not triggering me, but I mean, like,
No, I
it gives
didn't
us
say
a
what.
chance to show everyone, right, that we are doing tests. All of our own accord, all of our own money, all of our own equipment. We're doing this ourselves. That's the way we wanted to do it. Now, I don't see why I should be pushed at a guy that likes to slander people and admittedly likes to slander people for entertainment purposes. I mean, you've just watched him come in here to try and do something, I don't know what, but I mean, it would be for entertainment purposes. Probably because he's been asked to do so by Slice Barcane or one of the people like that.
He's a self-admitted troll.
Yeah. Yeah, he came into on the level MEUK the other day and admitted that he slanders people on YouTube for entertainment purposes, and he doesn't consider anybody on YouTube as a real person. Everybody's just a character that you can slander and libel for entertainment and views. Yeah, he did that.
That's not how I feel.
That's why we're over here, Brandon, not over there.
Oh, good. I appreciate that.
Yep. And big shout out to Emma for jumping in over there, you know.
Well, you know.
First, you know.
Over on Emma's, which I'm sorry, because of the fact that Emma supports people who dox people, I don't
There
care.
you go,
I'm not gonna
Emma.
go over
Get
that.
on.
It's just my choice.
It had to happen. I mean, if it was there was a chance to do it, you know, why might as well. You know?
He kept calling this place, right, Jose? You know, everybody calls it as a nasty place where everybody jumps in.
Doxing like that is not good.
Doxing?
Yeah, and so I'm not going to go over to that server for that reason, period.
Everybody overtalks everyone.
I wouldn't have minded if he'd have just gone on there and talked about the test, but he went on there and just basically did a diss without having.
Look at that, Cosmo every single day. Bev walks, embarrassing for Bev.
His exact words,
what the fuck's that? Why is Jose not going? Stop that!
Now he's in the middle again.
What's up with that?
Reading.
Jose's making money right now.
Yeah.
It's a fraudulent test. Bev, you're a fraud.
Look at
I
that.
don't care if you don't like it. So,
That's slander, that, right?
Jose, I really appreciate you having me on your show today, bud.
That's blatant
And,
slander.
what do you call it?
Yeah, without having anyone there to, sort of field back.
It's part of it. I seen a lot of people. I think
Jose, that you let him do that with nobody there to defend this server.
Over on Emma's, which I'm sorry, because of the fact that Emma supports people who dox people, I don't
There
care.
you go,
I'm not gonna
Emma.
go over
Get
that.
on.
It's just my choice.
You let him get on with that.
Yeah, but it have happened both. That's what I mean. Like, a lot of people just want to talk about the topics on hand. A lot of people got this little bit of a personal thing to throw in between the information. I'm one that lately I'm trying to avoid the personal issues. I'm trying to get to some kind of discussion. I troll and I have a little fun, but that's why I'd say, like, why don't we like try to move on, you know, from this? Because I haven't been part of I haven't been in the middle of that, whatever is going on personally with the Twitter and the doxing and all this shit. I stay out of it. And if somebody want to say something, I say, all right, hopefully the other party is listening and somebody can jump in and defend themselves. But I cannot, give or take.
At the end of the day,
Jose, there is no doxing.
Sly doxed himself. He put a photo out in the public and he doxed himself.
He's been on camera. Yeah, I saw him. They've been a few streams in some big like rhetoric channels, and they were all on. I mean, not Reds, but Sly was all on camera, happy and all that shit. So he's been on camera before, you know. I don't see the big deal.
What do you think about him saying I'm a fraud and all of that? Because that's like slander, isn't it? Like on your channel, you allowed him to do that. Like
I don't get involved with it.
You don't get involved with somebody like slandering somebody. That's a crime, right?
Slandering who? On the level guy, a guy named On the Level with an icon.
No,
I mean,
Bev. He said my name, Jose, many times.
He said, "Try thinking of Bev."
He said Bev. It was all over the memes.
So who is Bev? Bev what? Bev Flat Earth? How can I Google you and find your address and all? I mean, you're just a YouTube name. There's no been personal slander. It's been addressing.
He said
YouTube
it was.
Characters,
He said it was
another.
Personal gain, fraud.
Yeah, but it's YouTube characters talking of each other. You know, it's YouTube characters. It's nothing personal. It's YouTube characters. It's entertainment. It's gonna be a little bit of.
It's entertainment slander, Jose.
Jose.
Yeah.
YouTubers can get sued for stuff like that, so you want to go careful with that on your channel.
Well, if there was a real name, if somebody say not even Jose JG, somebody say Jose JG, you are this and that, I'll laugh it off and check it off. I'm not Jose JG. That's not my real name. I might be Jose Gonzalez, but I got another middle name, and you can find Jose JG on the. I mean, like a real person named Jose JG. That's not me. I don't exist. Jose JG doesn't exist.
We still on YouTube presenting, are we?
I'm on YouTube live right now. Yeah.
You're on YouTube live, Bev.
Yeah. Let's get in to see if anybody want to join my server. I'm gonna be running.
I do have a suggestion though. If that's the way, we can always do a live stream and literally do exactly what Sly just did, but in reverse.
No, I wouldn't do that, Emma. I wouldn't.
Exactly. I know. Because
you'd
have to stand there and talk shit and lie.
I wouldn't slander anybody on a live stream. I wouldn't be so foolish to.
I have slander Fight the Flat Earth. I have slander Red Rhetorics. I have slander Seek Truth, Speak Truth. All the motherfuckers and bitches, and they can all suck my dick because they are fucking YouTube names. They are fucking just random faceless, nameless potatoes. I can say whatever the fuck I want of them. They are nobodies. They are just random names and icons on YouTube. I'm not attacking somebody if I find a neighbor that I say like, yeah, her name is Maria Perez Suarez and this is her whatever birthday. That's a slander because it's a specific person. But when I talk about a character on YouTube,
that's just naming somebody.
I can say whatever the fuck.
This is a fiction though, Bev. This is a fiction that we're in.
Yeah, it is. It is a fucking entertainment show with nameless, faceless people. If you decide to use your name and attack each other's name,
we just do education here, Jose. We don't do.
Oh no, I don't. I do entertainment. I do fun and entertainment, comedy, fun, entertainment.
Yeah, it is comedy. Your channel
that's what I do.
Total comedy. Absolute comedy, Jose.
Yeah.
So why don't you go back to your clowns, Jose?
Yeah, as long as, I mean, like, let's say, if Sly would have gone like, oh, Bev, his name is Alejandro Rodriguez. And I say, like, who the fuck are you talking about?
People do that. They have other people to do that, Jose.
Yeah, but not on my show. That's what I wouldn't allow. I would allow to talk about YouTube names and YouTube icons and characters, but I wouldn't allow to talk about somebody when that's not the name being used, right? So I wouldn't allow somebody to go and talk about Blue Marble Science. They say, Blue Marble Science, you, Mr. Jamison, whatever, Hasselhoff. I say, like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, I'm calling you by the name. Get the fuck out of my show and I'll block you forever. Because that's not the way I operate. I talk about YouTube characters and names. I don't talk about real life shit.
Okay, well, we do deal with real life here.
Then. I cannot be part of it, so
Jose
I'll be back later. You guys are welcome in my server, right?
Deal with real life.
All right.
Jose only deals with fantasy.
Jose is an absolute freaking muppet.
He doesn't.
I really like your careful wording there, Bev.
Pardon?
I really liked your careful wording there.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't slander somebody on a live stream.
Yeah, I wouldn't slander anybody. Like, wait, Jose, like, you think it would be more wiser to say it like Jose does? Would you? Like, because I think that was absolutely ridiculous from Jose there. It's like saying it's okay to fucking slander someone.
Wait a second. What's
putting
your
an asterisk
underlying point 50? That Bev
putting an
Slander?
asterisk on it. He's putting an asterisk on on that
50. Are you saying that Bev slanders in a different way? Is that your underlying point here?
I don't know if he does or not. It's just kind of funny the way he said it.
So what
Well,
is your
that's what-
point?
Like, I would slander somebody in like a blue Chevy.
No, I knew Jose was on a live stream. I knew that. So why do you think I mentioned live stream? Because Jose had just done it and Sly had just done it on his live stream. That's why I mentioned live stream, because it's not wise to admit that you commit crimes live.
I don't. What's the crime?
Slander.
Yeah, but what in the full context, right? So what's the claim that makes it?
Everything that's
Like, do you know what slander means, or are we going to go one of those words don't mean anything anymore? Or are you just sort of going off the top of your head, or do you want to just check first the legal definition for slander and libel as well, if you want to look at it? One's written, one's spoken.
It's lying or portraying somebody in a negative light, willing and knowingly, right?
Sounds about right.
He's basically lying to make you look bad.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what they just admitted to. Yes, yes, that is definitely what Jose just admitted to live on a YouTube stream. Yes.
I don't know if that's fair of how you call on Jose to that. Like, he just
Jose said it about himself. I didn't say it about him. He said it. I said, I don't think it's wise to let people slander other people on your live stream. And he said, I do it proudly. Not a wise decision. It's not a wise decision to do it anywhere. But if you're being recorded, probably bad. If you are doing it on a live stream, that's pretty bad. Right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, he's not the arbiter of truth. You know, he doesn't know.
It's almost like somebody calling somebody else a child abuser on a live stream and then going, it's just a joke. It's just for entertainment. You know, we don't do anything actually educational here. We admit to everybody we don't do that. We entertainingly slander, libel, accuse people of crimes. We do it for entertainment's sakes. Brings the money in.
I didn't hear him say that. I heard him say that. I don't think I heard him say that.
No, it's just other people from your side, right? You know. Well, I'm saying your side. I mean, I don't know what side you're on, really. We're just on the side of people with truth and things like that, really.
Do you care if people throw your face on the internet and stuff, 50?
I'm not saying that there's anything right with libel or slander. I'm just trying to say Jose isn't like a judge, and he doesn't have the information to determine if something is slander or libel. Now,
but Jose said it about himself. He said, I go around libeling and slandering.
I didn't hear that part.
He did. He said it's all entertainment. He said basically that the names that he libels and slanders isn't a big deal because they're just YouTube names. That's the way I understood what he was saying.
That's exactly what he said.
That's not the best way to look at it.
But that's what he said. But the point is his attitude. Here's the point. You're right. He's not a judge. And maybe he's misunderstanding what libel and slander is, and maybe he's not actually libeling, slandering people. But the point is, it's his attitude about it. He thinks it's all just a big game.
That's not great. I'll say that. That's definitely not the way I would probably handle it.
Oh, and by the way, Cleary, Sly, scared to talk to Bev. Let me clarify something for you there, homie. Okay. First thing is, I set up 2 live streams and invited Bev to come talk.
He just sets up. I'll set up a live stream right now. Sly, come and talk to me.
I set up 3 collaborative tests on Twitter that we were going to do together.
Plum
And
Bobs.
he ducked all 3 of those. Then when we find, and then the only place that he'll accept to talk is either here on Jose's,
Yeah.
which I would have loved to jump in last night, but unfortunately Jose was doing his thing from Discord, and I don't have Discord, so I wasn't able to jump on. Or over on Emma's, which I'm sorry, because of the fact that Emma supports people who dox people, I don't care.
There you
I'm
go,
not gonna
Emma.
go over
Get
that.
on.
That's just my choice. That's not running. That's not hiding. That's not anything.
Doxing like that is not good.
Doxing?
Yeah, and so I'm not going to go over to that server for that reason, period. No matter how many times you want to call me a coward for not going.
Yeah, it's all right, you know. I mean, I'm going to be a mediator, and I'm sticking my head where I stick in my head where I don't belong, right? Really quick, Emma and Sly. Why don't we move forward and kind of try to scrap what was existing? Yeah, it's there. We're going to have this little hard feeling and things happen before. Why don't we try to progress and start talking about the actual topics? Because a lot of time is being put into these little personal things that happen kind of behind closed doors and social media. So why don't we progress, you guys in your server and Sly and us into talking about the actual topics, you know?
Yep, I agree. I absolutely agree. So if only Sly hadn't have come on this show and slandered me several times, I wouldn't have had to come in.
Several times.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
We can go back.
I would have
We will
defended
go
myself
over
too. It was me. But let me ask you one more
Brian,
question,
carry
Emma,
on.
before Bev
Carry
joins. And Emma UK, everybody join. It's fair. They're good people over there. I listen to them quite often. They're fair. They're fair as Jose is, and I don't think they dox anybody, man. I watched all that. You said you lived in Germany, all this shit, man. You gave a picture, and I don't think they advertise it. You know, I don't know. They're good. They're decent people over there, Sly, man.
I
but look,
don't
man,
know where you're going with
what
that, but okay. When you actually do some work, Brian, then you can interrupt people, okay? In space basically means when the Earth rotates, this should remain stable. So therefore, it would appear, standing here looking at it, that it's rotating when actually it's not. You are. That's the theory. Bev decided that he was going to create a test.
It's got 33 on it.
Only going to measure between the 2 points. That is the one location. The very one location where he would get a level reading. So therefore, so he can call that his water level test, no matter where he did it, between this set, or whatever other set, if he measured it in the middle, then he will get a level reading. Therefore, he's
Brad's
trying
giving
to
him
say
a
that the Earth is
$4.99
flat.
chat. Thanks
And
for
when he got
checking
asked
stuff.
by Brandon,
Tell us
what
how
would
the
happen if he did it in
horizon
the middle
can't
to
be
see
a
if it went
straight
the same
line.
line as these 2 lines and these 2 lines. What Bev
Hilarious,
said,
look at
was
that.
all he would have to
Cosmo,
do is
every
put it in the
single
middle,
day Bev walks. Embarrassing
and
for
then
Bev.
his exact words,
What the fuck's that? Why is
he just
Jose
get
not
rid of the
going?
middle
Stop
one,
that.
and now he's in the middle again.
What's
getting
up with
the
that?
level reading.
Jose's making money right now.
Yeah.
It's a fraudulent test. Bev, you're a fraud.
Look at
I
that.
don't care if you don't like it. So,
That's slander, that, right?
Jose, I really appreciate you having me on your show today, bud.
That's blatant
And,
slander.
what do you call it?
And
Taking some of that
Jose's
Florida
allowing
sunshine
it.
for me because it's snowing over here. So
No, like, wait, whoa, are you sure? That's fucking right, Jose.
Thank you very much for coming. Yeah, I'm going to give it a chance really quick. Big shout out to Brad Wagner for the super chat. He says, shout out to Sly. Thanks for checking stuff. Tell us how the horizon can't be a straight line. Boom. He's being sarcastic there, bro.
He's being sarcastic.
Before he leaves, and thank you.
Yeah, I was wondering if you had time for a couple of questions.